Oh, thanks. There we go. That's better. Thanks very much, Mr. Highlander. Hopefully the stream is looking okay. I wonder if I can push my alerts into that. I wonder if there's some way I can push my alerts into that chat. Anyway. Good morning, Stephen. Thank you very much for your assistance today. It was super, super appreciated. We are heading towards... I don't know. We've left Pistoshka. We're heading towards Lollipop Zeleno direction. We held somebody up at VMC just before I went for my haircut. And we ended up, he was a nice guy and I ended up letting him go. He didn't have much stuff on him, so I didn't really see the point in... yeah, everything appears to be working fine. I mean, you tell me, but from my end, I'm getting 0 dropped frames, like literally 0, and everything appears to be fine. The alerts appear to be working. That I need to tinker with that as well, you know, like images on the alerts and all that kind of shit, but everything technically now appears to be working. I've got a stream viewer counter up, I've got, you know, alerts are appearing, both streams appear to be working, chat appears to be coming up on here, so I think everything's okay. I think. Let me just double check my YouTube whilst I remember. I think everything. Yeah, I think we're there. I think we're pretty much there. I've got my boom set up. I've got my phone with iSurvive. I've got my chat. I think I'm there. I think I'm good. What time are you working to today, Steve? Are you going to be able to make the 8 o'clock restart? Or are you going to be fucked again like you were last night? I fucking hate this compass. See the badly damaged like metal compass? It is dog shit. Absolute dog shit. But yeah, everything. This Restream IO seems to be perfect. It seems to be the best way to do it. Because, like you say, you're only pushing out one stream. Restream appears to do the rest of the work, which is nice. Mighty Barnes, thank you very much. There's Lollipop there. Mighty Barnes, thank you very much for the YouTube follow. Like I say, it's really appreciated. Whose base is this? I feel like I should know this. Should find out. I feel like I know this. This isn't CCCP. I've not got the stamina to jump over that. That is annoying. I don't even actually have a pen to leave a note. genuinely don't know whose compound this is. And I feel like I should. It's a big compound. There's a wee military bit over here if I remember rightly. Yeah, there it is. We'll hit that up and then we will, I think, go... There's not going to be any clowns in this time of day. I think we maybe just keep going west towards Metallurg and Moschino tents, I think. Loop round that way, I think, whilst the server's quiet. I hope you have a good day at work. I'm guessing you've gone, Steve, but I hope you have a good day at work. Care about an AKM mag? Probably. Wait a second. Do this. Do that. Freeze up a little space. couple of you watching right now. It is appreciated. Daytime on a Friday morning, probably not the best time to stream, but the server's quiet. It's a nice time to go out looting, and I'm free and available. So I'm going to be playing anyway, so I might as well turn on the stream, you know. Cook up this food at some point. Like there's no reason not to stream, basically, from my perspective. We've got a plan. We're going to go over to Metallurg, up to Mishkino Tents, and then, don't know, after that, see where the boot takes me. Hopefully, since I've fitted the boom, the sounds transferring from the keyboard should be infinitely less, I would hope. Hoping you're hearing a lot less from that. I've also adjusted, Steve was saying I need to, he's probably right, I need to adjust my mic sensitivity, so I've turned it down a bit. Should hopefully help. We've got an assault vest. When did that get damaged? Let's get that fixed up. Definitely want to try and keep that in good condition. I don't have a butt pack yet, but it's something we can work on. Where are we here? Is that Mishkino itself? I have a funny feeling it is. I have a funny feeling that's Mishkino. Yeah. Probably a little bit further north than we should be. Which is fine. That's Mishkino. Let's have a little look. Z. I don't have a rangefinder. I don't know if I spawned them in or not. I presume I did. I presume that's within 350. What we should do, this right instead. No sway, you see. Don't have to worry about breath holding. Not had a single dropped frame this morning yet. And we're running at 60 frames, 1080. Couldn't be going any better. Glad I got it all sorted. With a lot of people, particularly Steve's assistants. This kind of stuff is not easy for me. So, yeah. We've got some of the basics sorted out though. We've got gamma sorted. We've got. I need to do something about images and stuff, but EFK images and stuff like that. But we can work that out down the line. I've came way further north than I planned. That's mosquito tents. I was planning to go down to Metal Earth, but we'll do these first since we're here. Doesn't really make much difference which order we do them in. Let's have a little look before we head down. Not seeing any DayZ. Is a player here. You okay there, big man? See if I can come and give you a hand, okay? I'm coming to try and give you a hand there, bud, okay? I'm going to be friendly. I'm going to trust you're going to be friendly, and I'll try and help you out, okay?
Yeah, no worries. You can always trust a Welshman, brother.
Now, how we getting on there, sir? What's your name?
Hello. What's your name?
My name's Wolf. I am from Wolf, yeah. I'm from Men
Nice to meet you, Wolf.
of the North. I don't know if you know our compound up in Topolniki, but I live up there with the Men of the North.
Oh, okay. Well, my name's Barry, and I'm new to these here lands. I've got a friend here with me, Riley.
Okay.
But we're just I'm just trying to get around. I need nails. What do I need? Nails, pliers, and a code lock, and then I can build a wall in a house, and we're gonna go live probably in Zavia down that way, you know.
Got you. Well, welcome to these lands. It's a pretty dangerous place, but yeah, it's good here. It's a good place to be. There are some very bad people around, but there's also some very, very good people. So welcome to these lands.
That's like any style of these lands that we find ourselves in. There's always good and there's always bad, you know.
Well, I think you'll find, you know, if you've played on some other variants of this sort of land before, you'll have a better experience. But this is the best, in my opinion. It's a great place to be. It's a great place to be.
Yeah, well, I used to I found myself, if I woke up in these lands, like these specific lands, a while ago, like 10 months ago, I woke up here. But unfortunately, there wasn't many survivors around. You know, there wasn't many people like me and you cutting around at that point in time. There
Well,
was
let me
only
tell
like
you.
at most like 40.
Let me
Now
tell
it's
you right
different.
now, mate. Like, if you are
Uh,
looking to wake up from nap time in the evening, there's like a little nap time at 8 o'clock. You better be ready to snipe
yeah.
that. You better be ready to snipe that wake
Oh, I
up
know.
call, because if you're not, you'll be waiting
Yeah.
literally hours. And at the weekend, it's even
Yeah.
worse. I've seen queues of 60, 70 to get on with a full server.
Yeah. Okay. That's good to know though, because well, you don't want to be running around this big, huge map all on your own, do you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I highly recommend if you're looking to get on in the evenings that you know that you get into these lands in the evenings, that you make sure that
Hmm.
during those nap times you're on the ball post nap, if you know what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah. 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 Because me and my friend Riley last night, we went to sleep together around about the same time, and probably about 9:30 our time, and
Yep.
yeah, we were about 30 people deep, and it was going up because there was people with a special ticket to wake up in this land that were pushing us back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean the only people that would be pushing you back would be the mods. There's nobody else
Oh,
has
okay. Well,
nobody else has priority.
three three times it happened, so I'm guessing three mods woke up to keep an eye on the
That
lands.
that is the only people that there is going to be. Oh, this is going to be a little bit out of character, shall we say, Barry? But
Yeah, go on.
we'll break immersion for a wee moment here. Whitelist priority
Go
is,
on.
is coming, but it's not here yet. So
Okay.
if you're getting pushed back the
Ah,
queue, the only people that would be pushing you back would be mods. Nobody else has whitelist access or
okay.
anything like that, or priority access. There's nothing like that on this server yet, but it is coming in
Okay,
the
okay.
next few weeks. So just a wee heads up on that.
Ah, there we are. Yeah, no worries. Oh, yes, I'm glad to be back in these lands. I found myself waking up in a city, you know, like roly-polying with people in a big city, if you know what I mean.
I've got you.
And now I'm back where I belong. Because when I had a different brain, when I had the Xbox version of my brain, I used to be on around these lands all the time. So I'm really familiar with these lands.
Good.
But when I got my upgraded version of my brain, I went to them cities to roly poly with people. But now I'm here, and I'm glad to see that this land has got people waking up in it, because it'd be nice to go around and roly poly in this setting, you know.
This is a great place to be. I'll also tell you the men in the north, which is my faction. You can tell from our armbands that I
Yeah.
say we live up in Topolniki. We've got a compound there. We're mainly
Okay.
Brits. We're mainly older, and our leader is a Welshman, a 57-year-old Welshman by the name of Lou.
Oh, oh well, I'm gonna have to come up there and meet him, because I've got my brother. We call ourselves, like, again, we're gonna break immersion, but we're best mates. I've been for like 20 years. But when we're roly poly and we're brothers, so I'll bring me and my brother up to see your Welsh leader,
Well,
and we'll probably get on like house on fire.
you come up, and we'll gladly give you some food, and you know if you need some ammo or whatever, we can sort you out.
Yeah,
We're
well,
pretty well kitted up there. We've got quite a big compound up there, so
that's what my little route here was going to be looting this, looting Moschino, and looting my way north, and ending up in Topolinki and Novaya and stuff. So
yep.
in about an hour or so, and maybe a bit longer, I might be up that area, and
Well,
I'll pop
if
by.
you on the eastern edge of Sinistock, very close to our compound, about a 2 minute jog from our compound. If you're not familiar with these lands, there's a place there called the ORCC, and it's a
Okay.
shop, essentially a trade post, and it's the biggest trade post on the
Okay.
server. And you know, if you've got anything on you that you know, if you're needing something and you can give them something back, they're great guys there, and they will look after you. So if you need
Yes.
ammunition, food,
That's what I wanted here.
there's a it's
So I'm
called.
not gonna walk up to a fucking. I'm not gonna walk up to a vending machine and I'll have to speak
No,
to
there's
nobody.
that. Those
I'm gonna
don't
have to go
exist.
there.
Those don't
Yes!
exist in this server.
Come on!
Everything
I'm
is.
so happy.
But there is
As
a
it should be.
there's a very good shop there. It's very well stocked, but it's stocked via purely via players. All organic. It's all done via
Yeah.
players. It's
Where
no vending machines, nothing
where I
like
come from, where I come from in this land on the old Xbox version of my brain, my friend, my very good friend, he ran his own shop like that up there, up in is it Toplink? You know, you go to Novaya and you got that town next door.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the
both
top.
the same. I always call it Novaya.
Yeah, Topolniki's
Yeah,
the one
okay,
just
okay,
to the
okay.
west of it. That's where we live. That's our space.
Yeah, that's where he added. You know where that shop is, and you've got like the petrol station and all that. And
I know
the
exactly what
construction
you're
site.
talking
He had
about.
like a big comp. Yeah, he had a big compound there with a big shop and stuff. And yeah, I used to.
Well,
I used to go up there and trade them, I don't know, cars and fucking nails. And,
yep. Well,
yeah,
the
good.
ORCC have all that kind of thing. Their compound is, if you know Sinistock, it's like the last barn on the eastern edge of Sinistock, as if you were heading towards Topolniki.
Oh, I know the one. It's like a barn that's on its own a little bit, isn't it?
Correct. That's where the ORCC is.
Yes, I
They
know.
are There are other traders. There's a trader over at Krasno Airfield as well. They're separate, but by far the biggest trader, and
Okay.
it's a huge point of interest, and it's a huge meeting place for
Okay.
people in these lands. Is the ORCC trade
Well,
post in
Riley's
Sinistock.
gonna be very happy to hear about that, because that's the one thing she wanted, was like a player-run trader that we can go to. With,
There's multiple.
Like, you know, our,
There's
like,
multiple on this
yeah,
server, but the ORCC is the
lush,
biggest one.
lush.
And if you are at the ORCC, like I
Okay,
say, you can
brilliant.
jog from there to our compound in Topolinki in
Yeah.
2 minutes. It's a 2-minute jog over. So
Okay. Okay. Ah, well, thank you very much for all this advice,
problem.
Mr. Wolf.
No
'Cause,
problem.
Yeah, I'm like a fish out the water with like the intricate details of this year land. So I'm just trying to get around and get me and her a wall up, so we have somewhere to
Sure.
call home, and then we can go around, meet people, and.
are you good for food and water,
How is you?
Barry?
Yeah, I got a fair few carp fillets in my pocket. I'm an avid fisherman.
Nice
I'm
one,
an
nice
avid
one.
fisherman.
You don't happen to have any spare 308 rounds on you at all, do you? Even like 2 or 3 I would take off you.
I know I have one. Where is it? It's in that mag there, look. I have one. You are welcome to it.
Is
In
that
the
okay?
mag there on the floor.
Yep.
Yeah, you take that, brother. You take that. I've got this CR527, and I know a lot of people don't like this thing, but I like it.
Oh,
I like the CR527, and the bullets for it are a lot easier to come by than 308. I will take that mag back though, Mr. Wolf.
yep. Give me 2 seconds and I'll have that back for you.
No, yeah, no rush at all, no rush at all. I'm just thinking about rolling up something.
There you go.
Oh yes, I forgot about this. Thank you very much. How do I do that? Have I got a flex?
You hold down O.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, okay, sweet. Happy days. Ah, yes, I forgot about this. All right. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Wolf. Me and Riley will be definitely around to see all you guys, and
Like I say,
see the
we're
traders and stuff.
we're a group of older British guys, and we would
Yeah.
love to see you up there anytime.
yeah, we would. We'll be up there because, well, like I said, Riley, she likes this game because she's a weird one. She likes to be scared, but then she also likes to go around and like talk to people, and you know. She's a bit of a jokester, is our Riley. She's of the American persuasion, but yeah,
Well,
she's funny.
nobody's perfect.
Oh, I know. Yeah, yes, exactly. That's the one thing I've got against her. Is she's a Yank.
I presume, Barry, you've already looted all these tents. I was coming down to have a little look around. I presume you've rinsed them already, have you?
No, that was this. No, this was me clearing out so I could run around. This is what I normally do. I'm brave like that. I'll jump up there and just fucking
Wipe out the
zombies
Zeds,
run
and then
around
you've
free.
got the
Yeah.
base free. Well, do you mind if I have a little
Yeah,
look about as
exactly
well?
that.
Is that okay? Like,
Yeah, you go. Yeah, no, I'm morely looking for building materials. So I was going that way. I was just gonna have
Okay.
a quick scan to see what I could find. but
yeah,
I'm going
you
up that
won't
way.
find
But
any
anyway,
here.
Mr.
But
Wolf.
if you head up to the, you know where the train depot is, that's your best bet for
Yeah, yeah.
building materials, nails, that sort of
Yeah,
thing.
that's right there, isn't it?
Correct.
Right
Yeah,
next
just
door.
nearby, just up there.
Yeah. So if you ever see a guy walking around, either wearing this purple quilted jacket, always with the black boonie hat on, right?
Copy that.
Purple quilted jacket, or grey. Grey is my favourite colour of quilted jacket. The likelihood of it being me is very, very high.
Copy
you know what
that.
I'm saying?
Well, like I say,
And it'll always be this t-shirt bandana as well, the black one on my face.
on the western edge of Topolinki, you'll see a big compound with a Union Jack flag right on the western edge of Topolinki. And if you're there and you ask for a gentleman by the name of Lou, if I'm not around,
Lou,
tell him
okay.
that Wolf pointed you in his direction. He's the leader of the Men of the North. He's Welsh, and
Okay.
I'm sure when he finds out you're Welsh,
He's a fellow sheep shagger.
he'll look after you. You know what
I'm
I mean?
gonna knock his door and ask him where he's hiding the sheep because I can't find any
Listen.
around. I want to fucking get my end away. That's what I'm gonna
That's
say.
it. We get our end away and then chop them up and eat them. You know what I mean? So it's a 2-for-1. You know.
Exactly. Feed it to the English and they
Absolutely.
just think it's a bit of salty
Absolutely.
land, that's all.
Listen, Barry, I'm going to let you go.
Seasoning. Yep.
Be
And
safe,
You, mate. You be safe.
and
Yes, sir.
I'll see you. I'll see you around, bud. Okay. Thanks, man. Bye bye.
Yes, sir. No worries. Ta-da.
4 cups. Sorry, I wasn't ignoring you there. Obviously, a little RP situation, so I was dealing with that. I hope you're well. Thank you for being here. Much appreciated. I was just dealing. Well, this guy's glitched through. He's saying he hadn't looted this already, but it's feeling looted. Maybe not. Do I even care about a smoke grenade? Probably not. He's left all this for me to loot up nice and free. The guy was nice. Barry the Welshman. I hope life is treating you well today, 4 Cups. Please let me know if there are any issues with the stream or anything that you think should be changed. I'm talking about things like, are you seeing any dropped frames? Is the sound balance okay? I think I've got it all working pretty well now, but I think we're pretty much there. I need to actually take this. I don't really have room for it, but as a collective, we kind of crave these things, the assault vests. What am I getting rid of to make room for this? Can I do that? I'm going to have to get rid of something here. I need to keep those rags because... Do I care about the AKM mag? Get rid of the buttstock. Let's do it like that. Then let's do that. Pop you there and take this assault vest because they're like hen's teeth and everybody wants them. If you're not running ballistic, protection, you want an assault vest because you know you can strap the butt pack on. So yeah, sorry about that. 4 Cup. I wasn't ignoring you obviously, but just dealing with the RP there. Seemed like a nice lad. New to these lands. Good. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. Is it just me, or is all this loot quite shit? It's yeah, it's good to be back. It's good to have got the stream. Like I've been working a lot on the stream in the past 24 hours. I mean, it's still not fancy or anything, but like just getting the absolute fundamental setup. Like I'm now streaming to YouTube. Oh, I would appreciate if you get a moment, and no problem if you don't have an account or whatever, but I would appreciate if you get a moment, maybe just give me a wee follow and like on YouTube. That would be appreciated if that option is available to you. A wee like and a wee follow on there, because I don't really understand it, but the kids appear to prefer the YouTube now, so yeah, I'm trying to like that seems to be the place where people go to now to watch streams, which is weird to me, but if that's where they're going, that's where they're going. I wonder if this guy's rinsed Metallurg. I'm guessing he has. He has to have, hasn't he? We could just push on to try Cresta. Yeah, YouTube has no ads. That's a big thing. I prefer Twitch because I mainly watch on my mobile phone when I'm offshore, and Twitch allows you to PIP on iOS for free. Like I can have Twitch open as a window and then still be on Discord, for example, chatting to folks. You can do that on iOS with YouTube, but you have to pay for YouTube Premium. So it just makes sense for me to use. It just makes sense for me to use Twitch when I'm on my phone. We're just going to push on up towards try Cresta, I think. Sammy, hello. Hello everybody. Thank you very much for being here. Steve Highlander was... I think it's a premium thing for Cups. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure they've effectively locked it into... On iOS, certainly, it's effectively locked into premium now. So I tend to watch streams on Twitch, and I wasn't aware that the kids, because I'm an old man now, the kids are predominantly watching their streams on YouTube now. So I'm trying to push that. So if you get the opportunity to give me a wee follow and a like on there, that would be appreciated. Sammy, I hope you're well. Thank you for being here. We're just Steve was helping me this morning. Highlander was helping me this morning, getting a few kinks in the stream worked out, and I think we're pretty much there. I've managed to. I'm now pushing to both YouTube and Twitch at 1080 at 60 frames. Camera set up. I've got my boom set up with my mic. There's some stuff I need to do, like, you know, like the AFK stills and that sort of thing. You know, there's stuff I can polish up, but I've got the stream. I've got the fundamentals where I want them now, if that makes sense. We bumped into a couple of guys this morning now. We bumped into a guy at VMC earlier, held him up, and then kind of stopped holding him up because he was a new player, a crackhead, and he didn't really have anything. And then we just bumped into that gentleman there. He was a nice lad. Can't remember his name already. I've actually forgotten his name already. Riley? His friend was Riley. Can't remember his name. So yeah, we're going to head up towards Tricresta. Maybe hit up Krona. I think somebody... I have a funny feeling one of the guys was telling me in character that Krona maybe has a base in it now, but I don't know that for a fact. We have a rider jacket. We've got an assault vest. We were carrying a rider jacket. Yeah, got a rider jacket there. As a matter of fact, I can actually repair that. But yeah, we've got a rider jacket for FL the next time they stop by, or if I bump into them. I was on for quite a while last night, and the server was full pop, and I went out of my way to try and find people. Like, I went to Gorka, for crying out loud. I was up at Bereziki to see the Greymanes. We went to Gunk's base, you know, the community camp near Black Lake. We went there. We were all over the shop trying to actively find people. We were meant to meet BMR, and it's like, it was full pop, and I was running around in circles and seeing nobody. I just couldn't find anybody. Ran about for like 3-4 hours last night. I bumped into Greenie and Pat at the House of Hope, and we went to the traders in Krasno. That was like it, basically. I keep on killing animals, and that's to say, I've killed 2 lots of animals, and the meats went rotten because I've not cooked it, which seems stupid, but I am not a clever man. So yeah, we're pushing up towards Tricresta. That's the plan here. There's Krona there on the distance, I think. Yeah, there's Krona. Tricresta's this wee-ish. I hope you're both having a good day today. Let me make sure the stream still looks fine. Yep. Just got my hair cut. I was streaming this morning for a wee bit, but then I had to stop to go get my hair cut, which was badly needed after 3 weeks offshore. So that's been done. Oh. Baghead! Are you the baghead? Are you the baghead? If you are, it's an honour and a pleasure to meet you. I've not bumped into you in game, but I have heard some horrifying stories, which is delicious to hear. But thank you very much for the follow. It is really, really, really appreciated. I'm trying to, as I was explaining to Sammy and Four Cups, I'm trying to make the YouTube thing kind of, take off's the wrong word, but like I'm trying to establish some kind of footing on the old YouTube. So Yeah, so any follows and likes on there are appreciated. I hope life is treating you well today, young head of bag. We are heading up towards Tricresta. We just bumped into a nice Welsh fellow in Moschino tents. He headed on his way, and we are now heading towards Tricresta. That's if I'm going the right way, which isn't guaranteed. I'm pretty sure it is this way though. I'm pretty sure if we follow this road it takes us where we want to be. I'll be streaming for about another, not for a while yet, but another 2.5 hours, something like that. About another 2.5 hours, and then I might be streaming again this evening. We'll see. We'll see who else is streaming. If young Steven there is streaming this evening, I probably won't be going up against him because that's kind of daft. So we'll see what's happening. I noticed Barmby's not streaming as much, and he's kind of said he's going to dial back streaming on Doug, which is a shame after all the... Oh!
Hello.
Hello there, sir. I'm friendly. How's it going?
Yeah, me too. Me too. But you are a man of the north?
That's correct, sir. My name's Wolf.
Oh, man. Oh, nice to meet you.
Oh.
I'm Mike Ghost.
Hey, Mike, how's it going?
Oh, I'm going to Zelenograd.
You're heading down to Zeleno, are you?
Yes, I want to go there because I need to talk about. You are the man of the north, right?
That's
Because I
correct.
see
I'm
your armband.
Yep, that's correct. I'm a man of the north, yeah.
Because I talk, I talked with other people, you know, of your team, about about this problem. Because I have a home, I had a home in the police area zone.
Okay.
But you know, the police are defected.
Yep, they've gone, yeah.
And meanwhile, I got one body cheater. It betrayed me, and yes, in the very bad way, you know. And it was very bad work. I think he works for Dark as Midnight, but I'm not sure about it. Anyway, so I asked to other people like it's Ombre, Dan, and one of them suggests me to go to Zelenograph to ask to them to help me because I want to go back to my home, my base, to understand what's happened there because I can't go there alone. You understand me?
Well, I'd be very careful, Mike. We know that there's a group who have moved into Nevaya called the Family, and they are led by...
Yes, but where is the family? Where is this
Well,
family?
I
Because
believe...
I don't found.
I believe they've moved into Polis's old base in the industrial in Nevaya. We believe.
But I went there too. You believe this? But other people, other men of the north told me that they don't know where they live.
Yeah, we don't know. But they might have moved into Polis's old base in Nevada.
Yes, but I went there. In that base, in first time to talk with the police because they found my base that was hidden for 1 month or more, and they collect my stuff like a rent. Then 3 days after they defected, so I got this problem. And meanwhile, they found this crazy man, this crazy body that cheated me, and I collapsed after 1 week and more of traveling together. He decided to kill me, to collapse me in my home, and I wake up in Chernos. But meanwhile, I went also to Devil Castle because all of you told me to go there to ask to help to this team that was there, but any base also there, so it's defected also that team. Now, the last option was another option is to go there to Zelenograph to ask to FF5 to these people. I don't know if you know them.
The 506.
5 of 6. Yeah.
I would say be
I don't
very,
know.
very careful with the 506. Okay. Are you aware?
Oh,
Are you aware of the rules for Zeleno? Do you know the rules for moving through that town?
so it's dangerous to go there.
It's
I
dangerous
don't
to
know.
go there, but as long as you
They-
follow the rules, they shouldn't kill you. But the important thing is, do not drink at the well with your hands under any circumstances. Do not litter, and do not run through Zeleno with your gun out. If you follow those rules, you should be okay. But be careful. Do not drink from the well with your hands. They will kill you on sight if they catch you doing that. So be very, very careful in Zeleno.
Mm, uh, so it's dangerous to go there. You where are you going?
Uh,
Because also I need water now.
oh, well, give me 2 seconds.
Where are you going now? You are going back.
You can take that.
Oh, thanks.
It's full. It's clean water. It's filled at a well, so you can keep that bottle in that's full of clean water for you. Okay,
Yeah, thank you, man.
no
But
problem.
the point is, the point is uh, that you suggest me to go to Zelenograph to talk with them or not. I don't know what I can do.
I think you'd be
Or
okay.
you, or
I think you'd be okay to go and speak to the 506 as long as you are polite and you make sure and follow the rules. Like I say, those rules. You can keep that bottle. It's fine. If you don't have one, you keep a hold of that.
no, it's okay. No, I have 2 bottle. It's one is half. I just need just to drink. You know, it's I
Okay,
have
no
two
problem.
bottle. It's
No, you'll be okay in Zeleno's,
mean-
and it's also worth pointing out. It would be in your favour if you mentioned to them that even if you're not somebody who believes in God, it would be in your best interest to tell them that you do. They will treat you better if you tell them that you're Christian and believe in God. They will treat you better that way.
Yeah, understood. But I just need. I ask also all of you to bring me there together to check, just to check what's up and there, because
Okay.
I don't want to go there. You understand me? And all of you don't want to take this risk with me. I don't know
Yeah,
why. Because I
like-
just want to go.
The
I
prob-
just want to go to check.
Yeah, the 506 can be flighty. They're not scared at shooting people, and if we don't have a reason to go to Zeleno, we generally avoid it because they can be. Well, they're essentially religious zealots, Mike. They are borderline religious fanatics, and if we don't need to go to Zeleno,
Yeah.
they're okay. We've had relations with them. We've spoken to them before, and they're okay. But if we don't need to go there, we don't. So, I mean, it sounds like you have a reason to go there, so you probably should. But it's not the kind of place to go if you don't need to. Does that make sense?
I understood. So because I need, I should go to until so far to Zelenograph to ask, just to ask to them to help me.
Yeah.
This is the point.
I think
don't
you'd
know
be
if
okay.
It's a good idea or not.
Yeah, I think
You
it'd be an okay.
understand
I think as long as you follow the rules for Zeleno that I just explained to you, and as long as you perhaps tell them, look, I'm a Christian. Perhaps you would offer me some Christian help. Maybe if you have a few quotes from the Bible, you could quote that sort of thing. They would. I'm sure they would appreciate that. Let's put it like that.
So I can tell to them my problem.
I would say
easy
so.
way.
I'm not going to promise they would help you, but I'm pretty sure as long as you follow the rules, they wouldn't hurt you or kill you. Whether they help you or not, I can't say. But as long as you follow the
But,
rules, they should not hurt you at least.
Yes, but which kind of rules I should follow? Because I don't understood about.
Say that again. Sorry, Mike.
I mean, you told me that I should follow their rules, right?
Yes.
I
So
know
here's
that I
their key rules. Their key rules are: don't go in there at night. Do not go in at night. Do not carry.
Yeah.
Don't
okay.
don't carry any weapons in your hands.
Yeah.
Do
Okay.
not drink from the well in Zeleno with your hands under any circumstances.
Oh.
And don't litter. Don't leave stuff lying around. Don't throw things on the ground. As long as you follow those rules, generally speaking, you'll be fine. The big one is the well. If they catch you drinking from the well with your hands, they will shoot you on sight.
Okay, okay, okay. I will take about, but it's close or not? It's halfway, I think.
Yeah, it's south. If you keep on heading, sort of, it's sort of south westish from here. It's not too
West,
far.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's sort
southwest.
of,
Yes,
it's
I went.
that sort of direction.
Yeah, yeah. I was following the railway, but because I need water, so I would find the village with the fountain.
Yeah, if you keep on following
And now,
if you keep on following the railway, it'll take
the,
you right there.
so I should go up again,
If
or
you
I can follow this
if
this
you
way.
if you go down the hill there, you'll hit the railway, and if you follow the railway, it'll take you all the way into Zaleno.
Okay, so yes, because I need the water. You understand me?
Yeah, that. But
So I
you've
went
just
to
drunk a full bottle there. That'll be more. I mean, Zaleno's not that far away. That'll get you to Zaleno, no problem. I would say.
Okay, okay, okay. So now you are going back in this way.
Yeah,
Maybe
I'm
we
heading
go
up towards
together,
Tricresta. Yeah,
I get again. Okay, we can go together, and then I will go to the railway.
well, you're going the opposite direction if you want to go to Zaleno, because I'm going this way. If you're wanting to go to Zaleno, you want to go that way. I can take you down to the rail line if you want. It's down here.
I stay close with you.
Yeah, I can get you down to the rail line. It's down. It should be down here unless my navigation's off.
Because the problem could be just the walls now, I think.
Yeah, look, there's the rail line there. See where the bridge is? If you get down to that rail line and just keep on following it that direction.
Okay, okay. I
Just-
follow. Okay, okay, okay. I
If,
follow that one.
keep following it in that direction, you're guaranteed to hit Zaleno. Okay.
This direction.
Yep,
Okay.
correct. Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. Thank you, man.
No problem, Mike.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
And you too, Mike. Be
Yeah,
safe,
because-
okay?
Because yeah, thanks, man. Because I should decide about my base, what's up in there.
They,
Because
they,
I should decide to
I
change
can't
because,
guarantee.
I spent.
Sorry, Mike. On you go.
You know, you understand me. Yeah, you understand me. I spent 1 month and a half about that. I went to the zoo to found the nails that people become crazy to found it. It was hard,
Yeah.
you know.
I can't guarantee that the 506 will help you. I don't. They could be flighty, like I say, but as long as you follow the rules, they won't. They shouldn't hurt you. I would think they won't shoot you
I
unnecessarily.
hope so because now I'm going all tornadoes around.
I think
so
I think you'll be
scared.
okay. But like I say, it would work in your favour to tell them that you're a God fearing man. They would appreciate that. I would suggest. You still there, Mike? You disappeared. Has he crashed? Has he crashed? Oh well. He had crashed. Or he DC'd or whatever. That was weird, just bumping into him along this road. I mean, the server is not high pop right now. At all. Or it was when I logged on anyway. I can't imagine there's any more than 30 people in the server, and I've bumped into like 2 or 3 people already. Last night, full server pop, didn't see a soul. He's maybe logged out. The server restart's about to happen as well, so maybe he's logged out for that reason. I will be AFK during the server restart for a couple of minutes just to grab a fresh cup of coffee and a pee, but I'll leave the stream running. All that good stuff. That was cool. Nice bit of RP. I suspect you're right, Sammy. I suspect he was Italian. That would make sense. That would make sense. Weird as hell to just bump into him running along this road, though. Just making sure I'm going the right way, which I am. More or less. They are. I don't come here that often out to the sort of proper west. I don't even go down to Tricresta that much. I really should, given how close we are to it physically in Top Linky, but I don't really come up here that often. That guy was quite strange. Very friendly, nice guy, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying he wasn't a nice guy, but like... I think I've steered him straight there, though. I think it, generally speaking, my experience with the 506 is that if you follow the rules, they might just tell you to fuck off. But they generally, in my experience, won't kill you or hurt you. Different kettle of fish if you don't follow the rules, of course. Yeah, I've pointed him in the right direction. I've given him some water. He's had a full bottle of water. He's got more than enough water in his system to get to Zeleno, if that makes sense. I was looking at the rifles on his back there just to DC'd. I was tempted to relieve him of one of them. The 506, they're hyper aggressive, and my understanding is that they are very wealthy in game at the moment. It's my understanding. Like they have got good stocks of shit. Is that a butt pack? Nope, it's another fucking assault vest. Right, okay. I need to take that, so I need to therefore free up some space. I can get rid of this cleaver. I can do that. I can do that. I need to... Like, assault vests are like gold dust. I kind of want to take the... whatever. Like everybody, church is always well. Here, that's a good shout. 4 cups. That's a good shout. That's a good shout. I don't know that for a fact. Who was I speaking to last night? I was speaking to the guys at the trade post at Krasno, and they were suggesting that the 506 are not struggling for gear. Gonna get the server restarting a wee minute, boys. Like I say, I'm gonna dash away for a wee pepe and grab a fresh cup of coffee. I'll be back about 3 minutes time. Has this been rinsed? It looks like it, doesn't it? Right. There was no dead Zeds kicking about though. There we go. Right, I will be back imminently. I'm going to mute my mic and Hello, welcome back. Sorry about that. I've peed, I've got coffee. Life is good. Ah, dearie me, dearie me, dearie me. Oh no, why does it do this, man? It keeps on crashing on restart, it's weird. It seems to be happening a lot. It's quite frustrating. I'm hearing that a lot of people are, and I didn't do it there, but a lot of people are like closing the game on server restarts, because if you don't, then the game gets as far as loading you in and then crashes during load up, like it just did to me there. And then, but obviously then by that point you're now back in the queue. So on the evening restarts, it's a nightmare. The good news from my perspective is generally I can't play before the 8 p.m. restart, because I've got the putting the kids to bed and stuff like that. So so I'm logging on at the 8 p.m. restart anyway. Right, good. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Exactly that. Exactly that. I've not been doing that up to now, and it appears I probably need to start doing that. Well, certainly if I'm streaming before, you know, if I'm fucking hell, man. What is going on with all these fucking assault vests? I literally don't have room for this. I don't have room for this. I'm not taking, like, I'm wearing one and I'm carrying two more. I think I'm going to leave that one. I just don't have room for it. Engraved coat. That's been dropped, isn't it? The mag next to it, that's dropped. I ain't taking a third. I ain't taking. I just don't have the room for it. So I ain't taking it. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it, boys. You can't make me. You can't make me. Yeah, I just need to get into the habit of restarting client on, I think, if I'm playing over a restart. Oh. It's not nothing. It's not nothing, especially when I'm actually running a shotty at the moment. I thought that was my last. I made myself a coffee there, and it was the last of the coffee in the jar. I drink a lot of coffee. I don't smoke. I've never smoked. I don't drink that much, really. But I do have a coffee addiction. And I drink a lot of coffee, and it was the last coffee in the jar, and I was about to freak out, and then I opened the cupboard door, and my wife, being the superstar that she is, had already purchased another jar. So we are not out of coffee. I am pleased. For a split second there, I thought that was epoxy. I drink so much coffee, Sam. Especially see when I'm offshore all the time. And see right now, because I'm coming off, I'm still kind of in the period of getting, I'm effectively still in the jet lag period of coming off of, 3 weeks night shift on the rig. Like my body clock is all tits up. It really is. So I need even more coffee. I need even more of it. But like, if I go, I'm now at the point where if I go 24 hours without drinking coffee, I start getting headaches. Which isn't good. That's not good. You probably shouldn't be letting your body get into that kind of state, but there we go. Oh, alright. Bloody hell. Alright, mate, we're all tired. I drink my coffee with milk and sugar as well. That's the worst of it. I've tried like I've tried it with like artificial sweeteners, and I've tried it with like almond milk, all that sort of thing. Nah, it's just not happening. So I only take one sugar. Like, I don't take like loads of sugar or anything in my coffee. I take one sugar, but I take it black. Sorry, I take it white with one sugar. But then when you look how much sugar, like if I drink like 8 cups of coffee in a day, right, and I do most days, I would say, that's obviously like 8 sugars, which is a lot of sugar. There's no getting rid about it. But like, it's still less sugar than it's in a tin of Coke, for example. You know, as a frame of reference, you know. And I know plenty of people that drink multiple tins of Coke in a day. So I don't feel quite so guilty about it. That's my way of squaring it in my head, at least. These cars sometimes have nice shit in them. Not this time. I've found epoxy in nails in cars before. Right, we need to go down to the rail tracks down here. And then there's sometimes a train spawn down here on the next set of train lines, the ones just next to Crona Castle. So we'll head down that way and see what we can see. There's 6 of you watching right now, according to my. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but it's suggesting that 6 of you are watching right now on my counter. If there are 6 of you here, jump in, say hi. Ben, thank you for being here, mate. You absolute fucking leg end that you are. Thank you all for being here. It is appreciated. We've had a little bit of RP today. Do you know what? We've had more RP in the past couple of hours on a server with like 25 pop than we had last night on a full server running through every fucking POI known to man. And there we are running along a random road with a 25 pop and bump into this random Italian. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. There is a train spawn along here on the you know, the train tracks that run effectively parallel to these ones. There is a train. There is a, if I remember rightly, there is a train spawn just near Crona down here. That's true, Ben. Definitely. I mean, I definitely play like it's safer on low pop, because that one time in a million where you do get killed for being more complacent isn't, like, it's not worth the effort of being more tense about other people being around. like if you die because you're being a bit more complacent, fine, because it's not going to happen as often. Does that make sense? So I understand why people are that way. I'm certainly that way. I play the game that way, I would say. But I'm kind of okay with that. I think the train spawns on that bridge, if I remember rightly. So I don't think there is one. Boo. We'll go up to Corona for a wee look. Do you think? Maybe you're right. I might head northwest after this actually. I might just cut straight across. See how I'm feeling. We'll go up to Corona first and have a wee look. I'm pretty sure the train spawns right here if it's appearing. If I remember rightly. We're starting to get together some loot though. We're a wee bit less crackheadish than we were. Getting that field shovel is a pretty good find. Ben's saying about the change in how important the change in sea chests are to FL. Well, everybody wants field shovels now that they can strap on the back of your bag. I would imagine FL also crave them for the same reason. Hey Josh, how's it going, mate? Welcome. We're doing good. We've. I know you can get up here, and it's a pain in the arse. I need to try and get up here. Where is it again? It must be this way, if I remember rightly. Yeah, we're going good, Josh. We're going good. Everything's fine. We've bumped into. Am I going to die here? Maybe. No. You gonna let me up? Am I too fat? Am I too fat? I'm not too fat. I'm not too fat. We're doing good, Josh. We have bumped into a few people this morning. The server's fairly low pop, but we've just randomly bumped into a Welshman at Mishkino Tents who was very friendly. We held somebody up at VMC a couple hours ago, maybe an hour and a half ago, and then we just bumped into a random Italian by the name of Mike at just on the road up to Tricresta. I want them. No, just to go. I've got to. Can't be arse changing. So yeah, we're going good. Thank you for being here. I'm trying to. I see you're on YouTube. I'm trying to push the YouTube thing because the kids seem to want to be on the YouTube. I don't really understand or get it because I'm an old man. But yeah, I'm trying to push the YouTube thing. So it's nice to see people crop up from there. Hopefully I start picking up a little bit of traction on there. That would be lovely. So any of you watching on Twitch, if you haven't already liked the stream or subscribed on there, it would be appreciated. I'm going to guess most of you have already though. Steve was on this morning, giving me a wee hand, tweaking some aspects of the stream, which was good. Right, what's going on here then?
Hello?
Hello, how's it going there?
Ah, it's Wolf, hello.
Who's that?
It's Barry.
Barry! Imagine finding you here. How's it going, mate?
I know, I just stopped you to cook up some fish. You literally just caught me as I finished cooking.
Oh, no bother, man, no bother. Are you okay, yeah?
I was like, I'm sure that's, yeah. I was just wondering, do you have, like, one use of a gun cleaning kit?
I don't
By
think
chance?
I do. I don't have a gun cleaning kit on me full stop,
problem.
otherwise I'd happily give you it.
No problem.
Yeah, no, I
This
don't.
CRS-527 I didn't realise, but it's badly damaged,
Oh.
so I don't know how badly damaged.
Did you hear that
it is,
shot?
You know, I'll probably get a couple of shots out of it, but
Did you hear that
wanted
shot
to
there?
knock it up to damaged. The what?
That shot. Did you hear that gunshot?
I did, but I didn't realise it was a gunshot. It was all the way there. It was quiet though, wasn't it?
It was distant, yeah. Have you got a fire going on up there, or have you got a stove
I
or what?
did have.
Ah, that's okay. I've got some chicken
But
eggs
there's this
cooked up.
one here.
Oh, aye, yeah. So there
But for
is.
some reason, it won't let me put. It won't let me put it on the top of it. What is that?
Yeah, there is some. There is a glitchy thing that sometimes happens. Let me try and light a fire in there and see if I can get it to go, because I've got some chicken I want to cook. I'm just going to grab some wood. I'll be back in a second. We bumped into Barry earlier at Mishkino Tents, and he was very friendly and nice.
I do have a lighter and all that lark.
Yeah, I've got matches. I just need to.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really appreciated, Josh, because people seem to be gravitating towards YouTube more. So, and that's just not something I've put any time into. So I'm now trying to fix that. So it's really, really
Building
appreciated.
supplies hard to find around here. I imagine it is.
Nails are hard to. Nails are a lot rarer than other lands, other variants of other lands.
And most normal lands.
Yes. Yeah, they're a lot rarer than normal lands, yeah. He is, Ben. He is a Welshman.
I don't mind that though.
Yeah, it's not letting me cook either. It's letting me smoke, but not cook, so I'll smoke these.
Yeah. I had a frying pan as well. It wouldn't let me put the frying pan on top of it either.
I'll smoke these whilst I've got the fire here anyway. You don't happen to have a sewing kit on you, do you, Barry?
No, but I don't have duct tape if that helps.
Duct tape doesn't repair what you think it repairs in these lands.
Duct tape don't do it, does it?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. These lands are a little bit different with that kind of thing.
Yeah, I got no sewing kit. I've got just
That's
duct
okay.
tape.
That's okay. No problem. No problem.
Have you looted that town that's just down there?
Tricresta, yeah, I just looted it on the way through. Yeah, I did. If that's the town you're talking about.
Yeah, no
if it's Tricresta you're talking about, I just looted that on the way through, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh.
Problem. Righty ho, Mr. Wolf. I'm going to head out on my way.
No problem.
Find some nails.
Thanks for being friendly,
And I am
Barry,
heading
again.
that direction.
And be
No
safe,
worries
yeah.
at all.
Be safe, but okay.
Yeah,
I'll catch you up in
yeah.
Topolniki some point, no doubt.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You be safe.
Yes, that's I think the thing, Josh. I think it's pushing streams to people who haven't watched it before. So I guess, like, obviously Steve's went stratospheric in the past few while. I'm not expecting that to happen, especially because of my offshore schedule. But I'm hoping I can maybe get a little bit of traction on there. You know what I mean? That would be nice. It would be nice. So. If I get a fraction of what Steve got, that would be incredible. But so I've done a bit of work on the streaming over the past 24 hours, you know, just small things, but like I hadn't even went that far before. So yeah, we're on it. We're on it. I need to do some other stuff as well, but I mean, I'm already affiliate on Twitch. I'm not expecting Twitch partner or anything like that. That's not what I'm aiming for. I'm not going to be quitting my day job to do this, but it would be nice if I could get a little bit of traction on YouTube. My expectations are very low with that kind of stuff. Is that cooked now? Yeah, it is. Exactly. And actually, I was streaming last night for a good wee while, and like, Maybe was here, and Steve was here, and Umbra, and Ash, and Matt the Caveman, the server mod, was on for a wee while. There was loads of people on. Well, I say there was loads of people on. There was maybe like 15, 20 folks on, and we just had a nice time. We were just, like, it was mainly players from the server, and we were all just getting a bit of crack, you know what I mean? It was nice. It was just nice. don't feel compelled to if that's not what you normally do, Ben. But it is appreciated if you do. Oh, is it? I mean, I'm pushing out the same to both, so I don't know anything about that. I mean, I'm using I spoke to Steve about this pretty extensively, and he said use Restream, which is what I'm using. So the same feed has been pushed to both places. So theoretically, there shouldn't be any difference as far as I'm aware, but maybe the YouTube algorithm is just better. I don't know. Oh, there's Barry up there. I see you up there, Barry. I'll see you later on, bud, okay? You be safe.
Yeah, no worries. No worries at all, brother. You be safe.
Barry. Big Barry the Welshman. Ooh. Are you using two streaming software? I'm using a plugin called that Steve recommended, and I believe Steve uses, called Restream.io. So rather than me forcing.
Mr. Wolf.
Yeah, Barry. Yeah.
I know you asked me for 308 earlier, but do you have like 3 shots spare that I could take? I just found a Savannah, see, and it'd be better than my.
I have 4 rounds on me. I will give you 2.
That'll perfect. Thank you. What a guy you are. So just up on where you seen me on that keep, there was a Savannah laying there. What a man. Thank you. Is it just the regular, like...
Oh, there's one more.
Do I need to like look in hunting areas for 308 and stuff? Like,
Yeah,
like
pretty much. There's one more round there, mate,
okay.
so that'll give you a second round. I know it's not much, but I know it's not much, but I literally have like 4 rounds on me, so that's all I have, man.
No. 2 308 is enough. It's enough. If I get into a precarious situation, not many people can survive 2 308. You know
no, it'll be enough to maybe make the gun not useless at least. Okay, be safe, man. Okay, and I'll catch you. I'll catch you later. And like I say, please, you know, generally after the 8 PM nap time, from that time onwards to midnight, you will normally find us up and around Sinistock, Topolniki. We'll be up there. That's the best time to catch us.
Because of Riley's Yankee orientation, you know what I mean? We are around all the time around that time, so yeah, we'll definitely both pop up and see you.
Stop by, come see us, and we'll get a bit of crack with you then, okay?
Yeah, exactly. So right, you be
no
safe.
Problem. Be safe,
you
Barry.
You didn't loot that town that way, did you? Did you loot that town that way?
I looted Tricresta, if that's the town you're talking about.
That one's that one, isn't it? That one.
Where's he talking about? Is he talking about... If you're talking about Lopatino, I've not done Lopatino, if that's what you're meaning.
Okay, yeah. Okay. No worries then. I'm gonna go that way then.
No problem.
Loop back up. Right,
catch you later. Be safe, man. Sorry, Ben, about that. I am using a piece of software called... That's Lopatino straight ahead, actually. I'm going to go there. I'm using a piece of software called Restream.io. How I was doing it before is I was making my computer send out 2 feeds at the same time to 2 different places, whereas Restream.io basically lets you push one stream out to Restream.io, and then Restream.io sends the 2 streams out. Does that make sense? Which is better for my connection, and I think Steve's as well. Like, I don't have massive upload speeds. I was going over that with Steve earlier on this morning. Like, my upload speed's about 18 meg, something like that. So by doing it this way, I'm only pushing out one stream to Restream.io, and then it does it. It seems to be better for my connection. Hopefully that makes sense. It's all a bit above my head, but this is how Steve seems to suggest to do it, and it seems to be working perfectly now. So I've had no issues today whatsoever, no dropped frames, nothing like that. And yes, I get the impression this guy knows this map very well. That's the impression I get. I think he's played like OBS can do it, but it costs a sub. Okay. Well, Restream.io seems to do it for free, and it seems to be good. I believe this is what This is how Steve does it, I believe. We tweaked some bitrate numbers and stuff as well, but everything seems to be stable as hell and working. And it's also, from a technical perspective, quite easy to set up and do, which matters when you're a... Oh, what happened to my bloody hunting knife? Did I drop my hunting knife? Well, that's annoying. Obviously I did, when I was mucking about with him there. Is this... It's pristine, that's fine. Yeah, OBS can do a bit of cost of sub, okay. Restream appears to be free and appears to be fine. I think if I wanted to stream to a third platform via Restream, like say I wanted to start streaming to Facebook as well, for example, I think then you've got to pay. But for like just Twitch and YouTube, I believe it seems to be fine. Yeah, I figured I did. I figured, yeah, when I picked up the firewood, yeah, that's exactly what I did. No biggie. No biggie. I've got a sharpening stone. I've got a knife. I don't have a spare at the moment, I don't think, but that's fine. Ben will like this. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Hello, anyone out there on the radio? Anyone around? Hello, hello, hello. Anyone out there? Oh, who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Sammy! Thank you very much for the YouTube subscription. Very, very, very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. I think the other thing that works in Steve's favour as well is the fact that he's picking up a lot of the because he's able to stream through the night. He's able to, if he wants to, and he's that way inclined, he can stream through the night, and so he's picking up a lot of the US viewing audience, which I can't really. I need to be off by midnight. You know what I mean? Because I've got young kids, and my wife works quite early in the mornings on the days she's working. She needs to be up and outdoors, so I need to be up for the kids for school and stuff. So I can't be on. Like the midnight restart's basically more or less like a hard line for me. Also, my PC's in the bedroom. I'm in a bedroom, and me and the wife's bedroom. So when she goes to bed, I'm going to bed, or at least I'm off the PC. So all these things combined means that it's harder for me to pick up any sort of US audience, because as they're starting to come online, I'm knocking off for the night. Whereas if Steve's running till 5, 6 in the morning, which he has been regularly recently, he's able to. And I've been watching his stream, and the jump in numbers he gets at sort of 3, 4 o'clock in the morning is huge. Like, he'll be getting big numbers before that. You know, he might have a couple of thousand watching him, but I've watched him go from like between the hours of like 1:30, 2 o'clock to like 5 o'clock. In that period, he'll go from like 2,000 people watching to like 6,000 people watching, and he's obviously picking up that US, that US audience. Ah, that's fucking dogs, isn't it? Is that dogs? Yeah, it is dogs. Right. Aye, aye. The US morning time is the only time I can watch streams, yeah. Nice and quiet, boys. Let's cheese some dogs. Is that one fighting the Zeds, is it? That's good. This is not the building to be doing this for. Oh, fuck off. He's just at the spot where I can't quite get him. Wonder if I come round this side, if I can pull him round. Don't think so. Let's stop fucking out here. All these bloody Zeds. Any is planning on coming up here? Yeah, come on in. Hell, there's some power Zeds here. What's going on with all these Zeds? What is going on with all these Zeds? Oh, there's one of those. We made hard work of that, didn't we? Fuck me. That was terrible. However, we're alive. We're fine. We're fine. That was a lot of Zeds. That was a lot of Zeds. I mean, I know we made a bit of noise with the shotgun and that, but bloody Nora. My knife gubbed. No, surprisingly not. I watch the Super Bowl, Sammy. I always make a wee habit of watching the Super Bowl, and I know the basic rules, but I am like, that's literally the only game I'll watch each year. I'm not going to lie to you. I used to have a wee thing for the Dolphins when I was a kid. I don't know why. I think it was a thing. I think it was like the colours, that blue and orange colours, and I don't know. I liked Dolphins as a kid. I don't know. So I always liked the Dolphins as a kid, but I wouldn't say I'm an American football fan, no. Any sport that takes any hour-long sport that takes 3 and a bit hours to play. Literally. It's like, come on now, come on. I think the problem with American football for me is that I don't know enough of the. Like, if you're not brought up with it, it's very difficult to understand all like the minutiae, like the strategy minutiae. Does that make sense? And we're just not brought up with it over here, you know. It's all about, obviously, it's all about football in the UK, you know, and rugby as well. I mean, rugby's pretty big over here, and it's still still vastly insignificant compared to football. Yeah, like there's so much with American football. You know, there's so much depth to how it's strategized. You know what I mean? You only have to look at how many bloody coaches are involved in each team, you know, and how many players there are in each team for all the special teams and all that sort of thing, you know. It's quite a, like, I would imagine if you're brought up, if you played it at high school level in the US or whatever, you know, like, it's intrinsic then, if that, does that make sense? But like, we just don't have that. Also, like, everywhere else in the world, yeah, exactly. So the team I work for employs 20 coaches. I mean, there you go. Like most like the average first team squad for in a soccer side over here in the UK, like a Premier League football side, like their first team squad will be 25 players, you know, and you're talking about 28 coaches. So yeah, it's not that I don't appreciate it as a sport. I mean, the thing is as well, like, let's not be about the bush. Everywhere else on planet Earth, apart from America, it's football. You know what I mean? It is football. You know, I don't need to tell you that. I'm sure you realise that yourself. It's just all about football. It's strange to me that football never really, I mean, it's had its moments in America, but it's never really became a thing in America, and it is weird to me that you guys have kind of pushed against it and not embraced football as a sport. I mean, you have, I get it, but like not like it's nowhere near the levels of, you know, basketball, ice hockey, American football, baseball. It's nowhere near the levels of those. I don't think there's as much hate as there was before, though, is there? Maybe there is. I don't know. You live in the US. I don't get the vibe it's hatred. It's just not. There's like no passion for it in the US like there is for like the four sports I just mentioned. You know what I mean? Like basketball, baseball, ice hockey, American football. That is the big four. You know what I mean? like everywhere else on planet Earth, more or less, it's soccer. You know, that's actually that's probably not true. That's probably not true. Like you go to like soccer's not as big in Southeast Asia certainly. Hey Ash, how's it going, mate? Today's going well. We've had some RP, even though the server's quiet. I've managed to get my stream all set up. Steve gave me a hand with that. Oh yeah, well I'm in Lopatino. If you want to come and do something. I mean, I'm only on till I'm probably on for about another hour and a half. So if you want to jump on and do something, I just came from we went on a big loop round. I've just been at Tricresta, Crona Castle, and Lopatino just now. If you want to come and have a little run, that would be class. That would be class. I don't know where you logged out last night. I am currently at Lopatino, just near Big Red in Lopatino. I'll be on till 2:15. Yeah, I could meet you in Northwest Airfield if you would. I'm closer to that than Tizzy. You know, I could start working my way up the western edge of Northwest. Ever been to Berlin? The team I work for will be playing Berlin this year. I've never been out of the country, so I don't really know what to expect. Yeah, taking aside the sporting analogy as well, or the sporting discussion, it's weird to me how many Americans like the percentage of American adults who own a passport is bizarre to me. Like, it's so low. I presume you mean it's your decision, maybe. I don't know what in your disc means. But if you're implying that I get to pick, I would suggest that we head to Northwest Airfield. I can start working my way up the west edge. We could do Bash or whatever, you know. Yes, let's do that. I'm going to jump into comms with Karma, if I can work out how to make a call. There we go. There we go. Europe's bigger than America, though. For example, like I get that if you're taking individual countries, I mean that's fair enough. Like each individual country in America, Europe's small, but like people travel like all over Europe all the time and don't think about it. Hey bud, what you saying?
I'm just logging in now. Up a little one here when we start to see how this goes.
I'm going to head towards northwest then.
Yes, I'll cut through. I'll cut up through towards Lopatino, that direction.
Okay, yeah, I'm basically going
by
from
the tents area of northwest. If you cut up from where you were, now,
that's what I'm
you'll
doing.
Come
Yeah.
up by the airplane area.
Yeah, that's exactly where I think I'm heading to. Yeah, where the airplane is, where the airplane statue is. Yeah. How are you getting on the day anyway, mate? Are you fine?
What's that? Shh.
You alright, eh?
You talking to me?
Yeah, I was asking if you're alright. How's Tricks? You alright?
I'm doing good, mate. Doing good.
Good. I got my stream properly sorted out this morning, which I'm really, really pleased about.
Yeah, you said Steve helped you.
Aye, did I?
Not a bad lad, is he?
I don't know.
No matter what you say.
I don't know about that. That was good crack last night. Actually, I was just saying, like the stream was shit. Like nothing happened. Like
Yeah.
despite all my attempts to make, like I tried everything I could to make something happen, and nothing fucking happened. But the crack was good in this chat at least.
Mate, I was laughing when I was saying you were trying to stitch me up on that, and you turned and said you of all people can't speak about like stitching people. I was like, yeah, fair one.
Sammy, thanks for being on, mate. And I'll catch you later on. You've come onto my stream a lot, and it's really appreciated, mate. So hope the meeting goes well, and I might be streaming later on tonight. This evening, it's all going to depend. What if Steve's streaming, I probably won't bother, to be perfectly honest, because you know we're leeching off a lot of the same people.
Against him?
Well, it depends what time he's finishing work at. Like last night, he missed.
Rivalry of the Scots there.
It's not a rivalry. Jesus, he's getting 6,000 people. I'm happy if I get 6.
You said you were going to take over.
Oh well, yeah, maybe I, yeah.
I'm happy if I get 6.
Yeah.
Everyone starts somewhere, mate.
Exactly. I'm trying to do stuff now to get numbers better. But yeah, it was good crack last night. It was good fun. Just nothing happened. It was shit. Like in terms of like RP, it was shit. I bumped into more people today on a 25 pop server than I bumped into yesterday. Are you on tonight, Ash?
Should be. It depends on the missus.
I hear you.
She's not well again at the moment.
I'm sorry to hear that, mate.
But no, here's what it is, mate. To be honest, we've all been not well, but it's hit her bad. Had an ambulance out for her before, but she's alright.
Oh God, I'm sorry to hear that, mate.
Don't worry about
Hope she gets better soon.
That's why I put the little one here now, if you can hear him. I'm sorry.
That's alright, no, don't worry about that.
That's all.
Where are you right now? Where did you log out? Near our base.
Sorry.
No, that's alright. I was just asking, where did you log out last night? Did you log out near our base?
I was by your base, yeah. That's
Yeah,
where.
yeah.
I'd be honest, I couldn't be bothered doing anything last night.
I quite enjoyed just getting out and about, but like I say, there was nobody on. It was weird.
I just left myself also running while I grabbed them, sort of knocked my keyboard, so I spun round and I couldn't tell which way I was going. Right. Yeah, no, it was a surprisingly.
A full pop
Dead.
server, yeah. It was like, yeah.
It should be on tonight. Have you found any convoys or anything tonight?
Say that again, sorry?
Have you hit any convoys or helis or anything?
No,
like
I've had no luck with that. I've been looking out for
that?
them.
Mate, I hit the other day. I hit a heli, a convoy, and a police spawn. And apart from the police spawn was the best one out of them.
I got a police spawn very near the ORCC that last time I was home. You know where the lumber
that's
mill
the one
is?
I got. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
just
the one
right
I got.
there.
I got a ballistic off that. But the heli and the convoy, I thought, yeah, I'm in for something decent here. Sod all on them. They were both by Lopatino where you were, so that's probably been it.
I am pretty much nearly on the airfield now. I am near the. I'm near the plane.
Well, I think I've got a few EPIs if I'll pop one.
I've got loads of EPIs, by the way. If you need, I've got I've like 3 on me. If you use one or want to replace, I can give you them. I've got 3 on me for some reason. I've just been picking them up as I go. I'm gonna go and hit the plane.
The plane's the best bit to hit on the map.
Yeah, I'm
on
gonna
the,
go and,
sorry, on the airfield.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and hit it now. I'm very close to it. Just the way I've ran it up and over. I actually don't have much room to carry shit.
What did you have to do for your stream to fix it?
Basically, how I was doing it before last night, or how I was trying to do it, was trying to effectively send 2 streams out from my computer at once to 2 different locations, yeah, to like Twitch and YouTube, right? What I've done now is set up this thing called Restream.io, which basically, rather than my computer sending 2 streams to YouTube and Twitch, I'm now sending 1 stream to Restream.io, and it then sends that stream out to Twitch and YouTube. Does that make sense? So the difference is, like, I'm using, like, my computer is only, the upload speed of my computer is only sending out 1 stream, and then Restream.io acts as a middleman and pushes it out to Twitch and YouTube, which is how Steve does it as well, seemingly. So it seems to be making a huge difference. I mean, I've not had a single drop frame all day, and I'm in like over 2 hours, and I'm pushing 1080 60 frames per second to both Twitch and YouTube, so it seems to be working.
Right, so I'm trying to see where I've come out here. I think I'm. Yeah, just love to see if I go to be now, I should come up by the tents. What guns have we got on you?
A Blaze and a BK12. I am crackhead united, mate.
BK12 shotgun in there? Or was that the...
Yeah, they shot it, yeah.
That's not a bad
Yeah.
one. Got the pump action?
No, it's the
Oh, the single shot.
single shot, crappy single shot.
I think I've left a couple double barrels in your base that I wasn't using. Should use one then?
Yeah, but like I've not been back to base, mate. I've not been back to base in forever, so
Yeah, I
that's
know.
why I'm,
Yeah, you've been sent to the coast twice, haven't you?
yeah. That's why I'm running it. But like I wouldn't run a shotty normally anyway. You know what I mean? Like I know you're saying there's one in base. Like I wouldn't run a shotty generally speaking if I don't need to.
I've got a CR527 at the moment. I've got no mag for it.
I
I'm either after a mag or something I can replace it with, but I've got
Okay.
no ammo for anything else. I've got a fully kitted AK on me, apart from a scope.
I've just got a green tip. We don't care about green tips, do we? Nobody cares because I fuck about green tips. Fucking green
Where do
tip.
you know? You're at the plane,
I'm
aren't
at the plane, but this dog shit. Unless do you need like a bottle or anything like that? There's like
you? A which? Sorry.
a bottle. Do you need a bottle or anything like that?
No.
There's like dog shit here. There's nothing here. The best thing I got was like
Not far from the tents now, mate.
the best thing was like a green tip. Are you at the tents at the very top?
I'm not far from the tents at the top yet.
Okay. I'm gonna head in that direction then.
See if anyone's there.
I'll loot up the the buildings on the left hand side. I'm gonna loot up the buildings on the left hand side on the way round to tents if that makes sense. The western edge. If you do those tents, I'll do those buildings, and then we could always head up to Bash or something, Whatever you fancy, mate. I'm game for anything.
Are you back on tonight?
Yeah, I will be. But probably not until like 8 PM restart.
Yeah.
I'm just going to turn my gamma on quickly because it's dark.
I've ordered some food till after AFK in a minute.
Did you say you need
Don't
food?
get it.
I've got a little bit of it.
No, I've ordered food
Oh, you've
till after
ordered
AFK to
food.
get it.
Yeah, no problem. Oh, good.
Only Greg's, mate, not the bail. Just hoping the missus can have something to eat. I'm going to hit the car wreck.
I know exactly what you're talking about, like that big sort of car park bit with all the red cars. Yeah, I know
it's
what
all
you're
like
talking
the
about.
red cars. I'm going to hit that first.
Yeah, I've got you.
There you go.
What are you saying?
I was talking to the baby, mate, sorry.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Don't be sorry.
pristine 4x32 ATOG. That's a thing.
Yeah. Alright.
You will want, I presume, a field shovel. I've got one on me already, and I've just found another.
I've got one, mate, thanks.
Alright, I'm leaving it then. Fuck it. Even though everybody on Earth wants one, I've got one and I don't really have the room to carry it, so I don't care.
Is there anything in particular you're after?
Say again, sorry?
Is there anything in particular that you're after?
Oh, that I'm after? No, I could do with some. I could do with some 308 just generally. I'm running a blaze right now, and I've got like 3 shots for it. So if you've got any 308, I would take any rounds of that off you. But that,
No,
I'm not. To be fair, I'm not. Maybe I will run. I mean, I need to go back to base so I can pick up like an SKS as my primary or something like that, you know. But
I'm sure they'll find one here.
we've got hunters in base, or we did anyway. I'm just not too far from that car park a wee bit now, so.
I'm running across the field towards the tents.
Okay, and I'll just beeline across the airfield then. 'Cause I'm about 100 meters out, maybe 150 meters out. I'm coming across the airfield now towards the tents.
They shot someone up here the other day.
You did,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, when my gun jammed as I was shooting him.
Oh my god.
So he shouted out friendly, so we stopped and I let him heal and that. It turns out he was a decent lad, and then went on the run and ended up killing someone else on the airfield instead.
Nice.
Worked out alright.
I bumped into this. Oh, I don't know if you caught it. I bumped into this random Welsh lad this morning. He was really nice. I get the impression he's very experienced in DayZ, but quite new to Doug.
Oh.
So I was like, you need to come up to our base, mate, because the leader of the Men in the North is Welsh. So
That's me shooting. I've got a MK2.
copy that. I've got one too. Yeah, I'm just.
Do you need a field jacket or anything like that, or
No, I'm alright.
sorry, a field vest?
No, I'm literally wearing an assault vest, and I've got 2 more in my bag because I found 2, and everybody that isn't running a ballistic vest wants an assault vest.
Yeah.
I haven't got a butt pack yet. I'm looking for one of them. Yeah, do you want an assault vest, by the way? Because like I say, I've got spares.
I've
if you
got
want.
one then.
You've got one, yeah. I might go bash and then up to RCC and see if anybody's in there. See if I can get a butt pack. I'm just coming into.
You coming into the air now?
Yeah, that's me.
Do you want to start the far right hand side as you look at it?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
one like the left hand side
Mhm.
by the thingy tower.
That sounds good. That sounds good to me, mate.
Lose it up to now. Which one? Me obviously.
Is that you just snapping a stick or something there?
No, I'm shooting zombies.
Ah,
With
okay.
The MK2.
Yeah, it'll be that. So like a stick snapping. A field vest. Ah, fuck off. fine.
You got one.
Sammy Gibbs, is this streamer naturally that attractive, or is he using filters? I am naturally this handsome. I'm a very, very good looking man. I'm a very good looking. I couldn't climb up. I was fucking out of stam, Ben. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. Thanks for that top tier survival advice. Climb up. What do you fucking think I was trying to do? I'm fine. I'm fine. Hopefully they haven't cut me.
Bandages or something I'm after, if I find any.
Butt pack's the one thing I would like, and some 308.
Did you aggro issue? Like
I aggroed like a million.
Jump up, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, they all
yeah.
came running towards me then.
Oh, that's good. Oh shit, I've got 2 cuts. Right. Fuck, I'm red blood. I've got some saline on me, I think, if I remember rightly.
I think I've got saline on me.
I think I've got saline, I think. I'm pretty sure I do.
There's an assault backpack here if you need it. Oh.
Is my backpack ruined? No, it's not. Right, let's get some fucking saline on the go, and then we can crack on. Where'd my saline go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Yeah, it's in a tack pack. You see that every day.
I fucking swear I had saline on me and now I can't find it. Did you say you had some on you?
I've got one, mate.
I might need that. I've got the IV kit, I just don't have any saline. I'll get it from you in a minute. I'm right behind you.
I'm following it.
Cheers, Shagger.
Radio weird if you need one, mate.
Don't start your shit. I don't have the energy. I don't start. Do not start. I've lost my fucking knife and all, actually. I just dropped my knife down here somewhere. I think it was down behind this wall.
That's not good.
There should be a knife
Yeah,
lying
I've
here.
just found a DMR mag with 2 rounds in, so I'll drop you the rounds in a minute.
Fucking found a radio. Dick.
I did. I'm lying. You do need a radio check emo.
Do you know what? That would be if I get to the point where I need to start creating emotes, which would be wonderful if I get to that point, but if I did, that would have to be the first one. Some form of radio check emote.
Have you lost it anywhere anyway?
Not properly yet, no. I was trying to not die. Have you done the little camo shelter at the far side there?
Yep.
You've done it, yeah.
I've done everywhere through here now, mate.
Okay. Do we just heading up towards Bash then, anyway?
Yeah.
It was, you know, you know, Granny Cabbage bin. This is legitimately what happened. They were clowning about in base, right, and they had
Video. Sorry.
just up at the top end of the tents, you know, where the little sandbags are. I'll jump up. Give me a sec. There you
I'm
go.
just going past the container, past the tractor.
There you go. Can you see me now?
Yeah.
I see it. So they were fucking about basically, and they were trying to work out if they could play cassettes over the field transmitter or something like that. They were just fucking around, and the granny was arsing about trying a few different things and ended up like logging out having not turned the field transmitter off, which is
Yeah, mate. Right.
beyond bad. Like,
Behind you.
what are you trying to give me? Oh, rounds, thanks. Cheers, Shagger. So, aye, that's basically what happened.
Yeah.
I don't really like I don't know. I don't really know what to say. That's what they were doing. They logged off and left the field transmitter on, which I can't like.
Lou was saying to me yesterday, how the hell did you not hear it? I was like, mate, from where
I never heard it.
I
never heard it.
I was. If you watch the stream back, I'm by the tent, by the barrack barn, but I'm pacing backwards and forwards on like
I never heard it.
the concrete, and you couldn't hear it.
I was too
But
busy
when you
getting
step up onto the runway of the barn,
fucking
you
shot.
could hear it.
I couldn't hear it. I never heard it at any point. But yeah, so not only did Granny Cabbage cause it, they weren't even fucking logged on. So like,
Are you talking now?
I think so. I think I just heard you there. I can't see it.
I'm by the pylons.
I see it. You're just up ahead of me. I'm behind you a little bit. Not far.
I don't know if we need to go left here or something.
It's
like
left, I think, innit?
that. There's left.
Yeah, you're going too far.
I, mean, I can see pretty much nothing.
I'm behind you a little bit. It's up
Where
here.
the computer setup is just like glare off the sun.
Yeah, I've got blinds over my window next to me. But yeah, the long and short of it, Ben, was Granny Cabbage was they were just fucking about with the field transmitter and fucking about with cassettes and stuff and left it on. That's
For some reason,
what happened.
what happened? He was playing cassette tapes and he found a megaphone. So I said, I wonder if it works through the megaphone. So I picked the megaphone up, put a battery in, and obviously you need to push the torque so it doesn't pick up what's in there.
I mean,
so I thought nothing of it, left it. Next thing, he's got this field transceiver out in the barn trying to use it. And I just thought nothing of it again, because he didn't mention nothing or nothing was said or
Yeah,
nothing like that.
There's two differences here. Firstly, I was set push to talk on a radio, which you can't do with a field transmitter, Wayne. And
Yeah.
number two,
Gloves here if you need them, mate.
Yeah, I'm
I
alright
think
for
you need
gloves.
guard hose.
and number two, like anybody could have turned up. Like say RE had turned up, that would be getting broadcast there. Anybody could have showed up to base. It was just coming in and interacting, getting the
It could be
crack.
anybody. It could have been you.
It could have been anybody. We could have just been speaking shit about somebody. Anything could have happened, and we were just talking in game in character, and that's getting sent everywhere. You've got a fucking cheat calling me a bad shot. You have got a
I asked him.
fucking
He's got a
cheat.
bleeding helmet on.
You're a fucking helmet. Do you want an S? Do you want an SG?
Yeah.
Do you want an SG fucking K? SG 5K?
I've got one on me.
I want that. I don't think I
I
do.
need. If you don't want it, is it got a compensator on it?
No.
No, of course not. Would be this or
There's no way mine's is 10 times worse. Absolutely no chance. I'm not having that. There's no way mine's is worse
Worse than what?
than what Granny did.
Guys, we've
For one, I can only transmit on one frequency for one. The field transmitter transmits on all frequencies. What the fuck? Why do you? Honest to fuck, man. Are you trying to get me dead here? I'm about to fucking die here.
For me?
Aye.
I've just said to you, we've aggroed all the zombies, get up on the thing.
I'm about to fucking die here.
And you're running around.
Well, when you say we aggroed all the zombies, do you mean you aggroed all the zombies?
No, I killed the one that I killed, and then the next
Fucking
thing,
red blood again.
they were all here.
And I've got no bandages fucking
You
left
need
now
to pay
either.
attention.
You just stop aggroing every fucking zombie, and I need a bandage or something off you. Like I don't need it now, but I've no bandages on me now.
That sounds like a you problem. Ah, there's a good
I'm
backpack
so
there.
fucking tempted to knife you there. Jesus Christ! I look like the crackiest of
If we
crackheads
close
now.
here, we can rick up. Yeah.
I need.
Combat backpack here if you want it.
Do I want to? I
Just
probably do. Yeah, I probably do actually. Yeah. Okay.
There's also another radio there as well, mate.
What did you say? Sorry.
There's a radio there as well.
Struggling to hear you, mate.
Oh, there's another full quest.
Struggling to hear you.
Said there's a fucking radio there. Hear that one?
Dickhead. Do you have any? I need to cut some rags or something. Do you have any like?
Yes. There's a bomber jacket in here. If you come
Yeah.
in here, the building,
I'm
there's
just sorting out
some-
my loot's a fucking shit show. I'm just sorting it out just now.
So the little thingy building.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell you call this one.
Which one?
Where you've got like an upstairs. I'm
Oh
standing
yeah,
outside it.
yeah, the HQ.
Yeah.
Have you done the garages? Have you done the garages out the back?
Not
there?
yet. I'm gonna go in there now.
Right,
I thought while you cut off, I'll check them.
Where did you say the the bomber jacket thing was?
Upstairs.
I'll get it in a minute.
Oh, I didn't pick it up. Right, I'll grab it.
I'm gonna go to
I
the
put
little
my tincture
garages.
in it for you.
I've got some, I think, maybe. Yeah, I've got some
There's
tincture.
another radio up here if you need it, mate.
I've got some tincture. There's
You in the garage, are you?
Yeah, I'm in the garages, mate.
Buys on.
Mm-hmm.
There's a buys in here.
Yeah, I don't really care. I want to get an SKS as my primary, to be honest.
Oh, dear.
Well, or an AK actually, but like we're a ways away from
Yep.
that. Cheers, Shagger. Appreciate it. Can you not clap the bomber jackets? I thought you could.
Yeah, you can, yeah.
Oh, it's because there's radios inside, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. Funny man. Funny man. Why is that not letting me... Why is it not letting me... It's not letting me cut this fucking jacket up. Oh, because there's still a
It
fucking...
should do.
It's not.
Do you take both radios out?
Mm-hmm. It's empty. Don't let me cut it up.
I've gone up to the guard barracks thing.
Nah, I'm on my way there. I'm just going to sort this. I'm going to tincture these
You got any
rags.
22 ammo?
I've got some 22, I think. Yeah, I've got some 22. I can give you some 22, no bother. Give me a second, let me just sort these rags out though, because this is the only bandages I've got. And I'm fucking red blood.
Another buys on?
We're putting these fucking rags.
There's an FX over in one of the things over there. I've just got a mag if you want it.
I've got an MK2 with a mag, mate, so...
Okay. Oh yeah, will you keep the ammo then?
No, I've got enough. I've got like 13 spare rounds, so I can give you some rounds if you need some. If you need some rounds, I can give them to you. It's not a problem.
I've got my knife, so it's...
I'll give you some rounds, mate. It's not a problem. We've got hunters in base. Or we should have.
Yeah. I'm downstairs in like the little medical bit of this. I like the way this one's got like a little downstairs medical.
I'm just heading up towards that, the barracks bit at the moment. Are you okay for food and shit, yeah?
Yeah.
Why am I carrying fucking pumpkin seeds? I think Lou was wanting some, to be fair. Let's get rid of them. Actually, that reminds me. No, I can't be arsed doing it just now. I was going to look to see if there was a Humvee tyre on one of the Humvees.
I'm running past one of the Humvees now.
Check if there's any tyres on it. Have you done all these barracks?
I haven't done any of them yet now.
Ah, that's fine. I'll start on the left hand side and work my way around.
I'll start up at the garage and come down.
Mm-hmm.
Pistol holster.
Have you noticed as well, Wayne? I've tweaked my sensitivity. I've taken it down a decent chunk.
Who's Wayne? Is he in the chat, is he?
Mm-hmm.
Or is he on your YouTube?
He's on the YouTube, yeah. Which is appreciated because I'm trying to push that, so yeah, he's on the YouTube.
What?
What are you wanting at? Where's those fucking
You
rags?
said you started at the left-hand side of the barracks.
I'm doing the from the direction we were running up towards. I'm doing the left hand side, yeah. So the sort of western side, I guess.
I don't see anything here.
I'm not finding
If you see,
anything interesting
No,
at all.
I'm after the Cobra site if there is one right.
Oh, I've got some, I think.
You-
Or did I ditch them? I think I might have got rid of them. I had some. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah. No. No. I've got combat sites, but that's no use to you.
Yeah, that's enough.
No, I'm pretty sure I had Cobra sites and fucked them off. Sorry, man. Apologise.
You didn't know that.
Well, Four Cups, just to take to your point, I think Vadim's in a bit of bother with the ORCC for doing exactly that. I saw a conversation between Nash and Highlander where
Yeah,
Vadim, I believe, I believe Vadim's been leaving radios lying about in ORCC. If there's one place where you probably shouldn't do that, it's the ORCC.
An NFL meeting.
An FL meeting would be pretty good, but I presume you wouldn't do it in an FL meeting, but like in terms of outside of FL. Have you done all these ones on this side then, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I think absolute jack shit. How do you fancy a wee trip? How do you fancy a wee trip down towards the trade post?
Yeah. Just give us a minute here. I'll see.
Yeah,
if
I was
we
about to say-
want the baby for a bit.
Yeah, I was going to say I need to. Where are you? I'm inside that.
I'm right behind it.
Right, I'm just going to AFK for like a minute and go for a pee.
Yeah, then I'll AFK when you come back on.
Okay, that's fine. I'll be 2 seconds.
You wanna get out? Come on then. Oh. Ah, go on, say hello. Stop trying to bite it and just say hello. Say, turn your fucking radio off, you Scottish prick. Yeah, say that. Yeah, say that.
Ask me back, mate, if you want to go.
Yeah, I'll be back now.
No problem, bud. I did have a sailing bag. Forgot an IV kit, I do. remember if I had one or not. Turns out I did.
I'm ready, mate.
Right, rock and roll, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Oh. There we go.
Okay.
Right, trade post now.
Mm-hmm.
It's this direction
I can
ish.
see spot all here, really.
Can you see me at least? Oh, I think we've just aggroed somebody. Fucking zombie did not want to drop, did it? Man, it's dark
Gone the right
tonight.
direction. Oh, you're ahead of me anyway, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's this way-ish, I think. You still with me?
Yeah, I'm not good, but I wanted to see if we could spot some Ellies. There's not a chance in the world.
Oh, you're not seeing helis in this.
No.
No chance.
Waiting to point them out on your stream because you got the gammon up, haven't you?
I've got gamma on my stream just now, yeah. So hopefully, does the stream look okay, Wayne, in terms of like color, like gamma in that? Is it bright enough? Let me know. Or anybody, let me know if you're watching. Let me know if I need to tweak it up or down.
Yeah. I didn't know how many people were on when I jumped onto it.
When I jumped on this morning, like first thing this morning, there was 17 people, and I bumped
Still
into
a
like
lot for that
and I
time.
bumped into like 3 people in that time, which is wild.
Lad in there? Yeah.
Hey Chris, hey Doc, they saying put the gamma up a wee touch higher. I'm just going to stop for a split second, mate, and turn my gamma up a wee touch, okay? Just, I'll be 2 seconds. Done. Let me know how that is, Doc. I've tweaked up a wee touch.
Yeah.
Hey Chris, hope you're fine. Hello everybody. Thanks for letting me know, Doc, it's appreciated. I'm running with Ash. Ash jumped on about half an hour ago. We are heading towards... I've been on quite a big loop today. I started at Novi, kind of worked my way across to VMC. Actually, no, that's a lie. I went to Pusta first, Pustoshka, and then VMC. Then looped round to try Cresta. From there, came round towards Northwest Airfield. Ash has met me, and we're heading towards the trade post now. That is our destination. We bumped into a few people today. We bumped into a Welshman called Barry, who was very friendly. We held up a guy called Dougie and then ended up just letting him go because he was a crackhead. He didn't have very much. Nice lad though. And we bumped into an Italian called Mike earlier, who's trying to establish a base in Nevaya and struggling. So he was asking advice about going to visit the 506. So we bumped into loads of people today. Last night I ran for hours on a full pop server and couldn't find a fucking soul. So there we go. Very dark tonight, isn't it? It's very dark. Hope the gamma's doing his job because it's super fucking dark for us. For me and Ash. I think Ash is, like, I can see relatively okay. I think Ash is really struggling. Are you got any food on you, Ash? I'm not desperate or anything like that. Actually, I'm speaking shit. Actually, don't worry. Ignore me. Ignore me. I've got food. I'm being an idiot. I've got 2 tins of sardines on me. I was forgetting about.
Need food.
You need food. I've got food for you if you need.
No. Do you
No,
need food?
no, I've got. I was forgetting. I've got 2 tins of sardines on me, so I'm alright.
Oh yeah.
I really need to stop by base at some point.
Slow down.
Oh, where about? Oh, okay, I could do with Oh, thanks, man. I could do with stopping by base at some point. But to drop off all these, look like a rider's jacket and 3 fucking assault vests. That's just eating up space and inventory space. But I can't be arsed rolling all those fucking locks to get in and then going to ORCC. I'd rather just go to ORCC now.
They won't be on there.
They might be. Dante's sometimes on at this time. He is our best bet. Or Weir. You sometimes see Weir there. Weir and Dante you'll sometimes get during the day. Did you go much further east than House of Hope yesterday? I went much further east last night, Howard. We went on a little journey yesterday evening. We went to, yeah, no problem, Karma. We went to Krasno Airfield. We went to the traders there. They were in. From there we went to Gunk's community camp, which is near like Black Lake. We went there, nobody was there. From there I went to, the other guys had to log off after that. I went up to see the Greymanes at Beraziki, they weren't in. I went up to, you know that King of the Wolves guy? We went to the King of the Wolves at Dobro, they weren't in. Obviously BMR didn't turn up at the start of the stream we were meant to bug into BMR, they didn't turn up. From there I went down, I did go to the House of Hope again, and Greenie and Pat were there. I bumped into Pat for like the 3rd time yesterday. But they were building, like, I got a little bit of RP for them for a couple of minutes, but they were building and doing some work there, so I kind of chatted to them for a couple of minutes and left them. and then I headed to Gorka to see Dam, which I knew would potentially be a death sentence, but like I was just desperate to fucking see somebody and do some shit, and they weren't in. And by that point, I ran towards Novi and Starry, but it was logging off time by that point. So there was, I was on the radio regularly, like full pop server, and like nobody was around. Yeah, it was just one of those ones where I'm guessing people were around and I was perhaps just missing them or whatever. I mean, I don't know. I was on for a long time last night and just nobody was around, or they weren't around when I was around, if that makes sense. Is that fucking dogs, isn't it? Again. Fuck me, man. That was dogs I heard there, wasn't it? Maybe it wasn't. I swore I heard dogs there. So yeah, I mean, I covered a lot of ground yesterday and didn't really achieve very much, but that, it just goes that way sometimes, doesn't it? It's fine. It's fine. Maybe I didn't hear dogs there. Fucking hearing things, mate. I'm hearing things. The important thing today was that I managed to get the stream set up where I want it to now. So, and everything appears to be rock stable. I'm pushing out 1080, 60 frames per second to YouTube and Twitch. It all appears to be working. The alerts are working. Everything seems to be in a good spot. So, I'm pleased about that. It's a big tick in the box. I'm fully healthy. I'm pretty crack-headed at the moment, unfortunately, but I have a shotty with some rounds, I've got a blaze with some rounds. Life is good. Life is good. We bumped into a few people, had some RP this morning. Nothing major, but here, so we might as well. Yeah, it just falls that way sometimes. Like it turns out you speak to people afterwards, like out of game, like on Discord, and it turns out you've just you've been missing people by a matter of minutes. They've been heading one way and you've been going the opposite or whatever, and you just miss people, and it just plays that way sometimes. It's fine. Honest to fuck, man. I have had no luck with bleeds today. Honest to God. These are disinfected, by the way. Blood already. I would be surprised if anybody's in the War CC. Weir and Dante's our best bet, but we'll go and have a look. We'll go and have a look. Only going to be on for about another half hour or so, guys, just now. Ash had to AFK for a wee minute. I think he's going to be coming back. If nobody's here, we'll go and loot up Sinistock itself, I guess. I'm gonna guess nobody's home. Hello, anybody home? Hello? Hello, hello, hello? Anybody home? Anybody in? Anybody home? No, there's nobody home. You get on okay after last night's Black Lake story time? I covered a lot of ground, Granny, but didn't see much action, is the honest truth. Wellness with Wisp. RCC. Meal delivery. RCC Guards Division. Shoes, they keep your feet warm and you'll get nasty cuts. Maybe. And the Coalition, cool. So from Black Lake, I ran up to Beriziki, Granny, nobody there. I went up to the base for the King of Wolves guy, Drake something. I'm trying to remember his last name. Drake something. They weren't there. Went down to House of Hope and found Greenie and Pat were there from the Coalition, but they were building Drake Steel. That's exactly who it was, Chris. I chatted for a couple of minutes to Greenie and Pat, but they were building walls and that around the House of Hope to try and fortify it a little bit better. So I chatted for a couple of minutes and then left him to it. The King of the Wolves, yeah. And then I headed, at this point I was so desperate for some RP that I was like, fuck it, I'm going to Gorka. Went to Gorka, stood right outside Dam's base for a good wee while, shouted, nobody there. I headed towards Novi and Starry, but by that point I was like, it was getting late. It was like 20 to midnight-ish. I was like, that'll do. So I covered a lot of ground, but did not get much RP out of it. Which is, hey, just the way it goes sometimes. It's just the way it goes sometimes. But the crack was good in chat, and that, you know, maybe was on, and Steve was on, and Umbra was on, and Ash was on, and the banter was really good in chat. So it was quite nice. It was just quite nice to just have a wee run about and get the crack with folks, and a bit of banter, a bit of slagging. Good fun. And this morning I managed to get my stream kind of sorted out where I want it now, so yeah, I'm now pushing, unless I've set it up incorrectly, I'm pretty sure I'm pushing 1080 60 frames per second to both YouTube and Twitch now. And it appears to be working fine. I've had not a single dropped frame today. Yeah, Drake Steel. The strange thing about Drake Steel is, like, Wolf only wants to meet him because, you know, King of the Wolves. Wolf ain't here for that power. You know what I mean? So that's the kind of in-character justification there. I probably actually need to kill that chicken. I don't even know if I've actually got the room to take this meat, but I've no meat on me, so I need to be taking this. Oh, I've got one bit of meat on me actually that Karma just gave me. I'm carrying 3 assault vests at the moment and a rider jacket, none of which is for me. Eating up hundreds of inventory space. I like that backpack, but ooh, now. That is something we want. Badly damaged, but I mean, I guess we drop the blaze for it because it takes the same ammo. Doesn't take the hunting scope, does it? Oh, it does. Well. I think we. I think we want the tundra over the blaze, don't we? I'm pretty sure we do. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Grab the hunting scope off. And unload the blaze. I mean, it's badly damaged, but beggars can't be choosers, right? Where did that go? Nice. That was a good find. That was a good find. Actually, they're damaged. Doesn't really matter, does it? That's fine. I mean, I need to fix it up, but we like a tundra. Come on then, big man. Well, a tundra's a pretty nice find. Tundra's a pretty nice find. I mean, it needs patched up, but we can do that back at base. We've got the hunting scope for it too, so. Yeah, I've never met Drake Steele. I don't even know. I mean, I get the impression from his notes I saw outside his base last night that he's still active within the past few days, but yeah. Good. Right. Tundra's definitely a wee bit of an upgrade. Hopefully we can get it fixed. We could empty one of those bottles and actually stick a bottle suppressor on it as well, but I'm hitting that point in the day again where I'm starting to feel really tired, like really tired. Still the after effects of 3 weeks of night shift, hurting somewhat. Probably turn the GAM off now, I think. Let me know how that is, guys. Drake Steel. That's a name as well, by the way. Drake Steel's a fucking cool name. Did I not hear... Was he not called... I'm making it up. Was he not called, like, Rex Lupus before? Or was that somebody else? I'm making this... Like, in my head, I had that his name was Rex Lupus. I know Rex Lupus is Latin for King of the Wolves, by the way. I get that. But I thought that was the shtick. Am I just making this up in my head? I very well might be. I very well might be. Like, I saw his notes yesterday outside his base at Dobro, and I was like, well, I found notes, and there was 2 people named in it. There was a Drake Steel and there was another person, and there was no mention of a Rex Lupus. There was 2 names, and they were saying that this was the 2 people that live here. I don't know, or maybe they are 2 different people, but there was no reference I could find on any of their literature that they had strewn around their base on different, like, encampments, you know, tents, shelters, that sort of shit. I couldn't see any mention anywhere of a Rex Lupus. So I don't know. Maybe I'm, I don't know. The inference I was getting from the notes that they posted around Dobro was that Drake Steel was the leader, was the King of Wolves. As it were. But fuck knows. Got no stamina, cause I'm carrying too much fucking shit. I ain't taking that line. Rope, don't care. Don't care. Come over here, big man. Was his friend's name John something? It might have been 4 Cups. I can't remember. It was Drake Steele, and it might have been John. I can't remember what the second name was. It definitely was not Rex Lupus though. And some of the notes that were around about Dobro were dated recently, like within the past week. I also noted that, so I don't know how active they are, but they've obviously been reasonably active reasonably recently. I think from here we'll probably just cut across to Vavi, to be honest, and have a wee loot up there. I've got like another 20 minutes and I need to log off, so we can go up for Vavi for a wee look. I'm guessing Ash has got pinned by... I don't need another plastic ball. Actually, what am I doing here? Let's do this. Let's not be bad at this game. Let's try and not be bad at this game. Just for once. There's no reason to leave it lying there when we're carrying duct tape. Let's try and be not bad. Four Cups, who do you run with again? Remind me and forgive my terrible memory. I apologise. Excuse me. We should probably hit up those hunting lodges, but John, it might have been John Mock. That might have been the other name on the notes. That might have been the other name. That rings a bell. That rings a bell. It definitely was not, however, Rex Lupus, because that's the name I was expecting to see, if that makes sense. James, hello sir, how's it going? I hope you are well and I hope life is treating you good. I urgently request anybody watching me give James a wee follow on the old Twitch, please. He is another streamer, a thoroughly nice chap, so please give him a wee stream, please give him a wee follow. Please. That would be lovely of you. He is a good egg. I'm going to be streaming for about another 15 minutes and then I'm going to be knocking off for the afternoon most likely. Yeah, I'm back home from offshore, mate, so I'll be streaming loads for the next 2.5 weeks or so. But I've got to go. My daughter finishes school at 2:30, primary school, so I need to go and pick her up in, well, half an hour. I'll be jumping off in about 20 minutes for the afternoon. Yes, I will actually do this. I'm feeling very tired right now. I'm feeling very tired. I could sleep. I could literally go to bed and sleep right now, no problem. What's everybody up to today? I presume everybody's at work and watching me on second monitors or whatever, or phones or whatever. It's oh, hello. Hello. Interesting. Interesting. So there has been a train spawn here. And I think one of these is worn. What condition is this one in? Pristine. What condition is my one in? Worn. I mean, I'll swap them, but so there was a train spawn here. We've missed it. The train has despawned and left the shit. Which is interesting. Look, more stuff from the dropped train, look. Just a couple hours in the work day, but at least it's Friday. Yeah, for sure. I hope those couple hours past it. I want a stab vest. I don't think I want a stab vest over my assault vest, to be honest. I'd rather have the storage, to be honest. Stab vest isn't worth the weight, the physical weight. Is there any more carriages on this train further up? Not seen anything else floating about. There was a spawn, there was a train spawn here and we've missed it. Which is slightly annoying, but what you gonna do? I don't even want that pump action BK. Or do I? I do actually, don't I? Of course I do. What am I doing? What am I doing here, guys? I'm being bad. Of course I want that. I was forgetting I was still running a shotty as main, as primary. I don't run a shotty as primary basically ever, but I'm still crack-headed to the tits and I've not been back to base yet, so that's why I'm carrying so much shit for the base. Going back to base is tedious because I mean, it's necessary, but it's tedious because to get in and out, obviously we have to roll so many locks just to get in. So going back to drop some stuff off is chore because of the necessary base security, you know. But you're having to roll so many locks to get in, closing them behind you. You get in, you swap the stuff out, then you've got to roll all the locks to get back out. It's like fucking hell, man. It's that way there. I've got my new boom fitted. Hope you guys see it. I've got my new boom fitted. My pop shield. I've had the boom for bloody months and just not bothered Mars fitting it. Stop being lazy. A few people were pointing out that there was quite a lot of sound getting carried over from my keyboard, so I'm hoping that that's minimised now. I'm sure it's not been eliminated completely, but hopefully you guys are hearing far less mouse and keyboardy type noises. Excuse me. B deck. Don't really care actually. I guess we're still looking out for the same stuff we're normally looking out for. You know how it is, guys, at this point. We're looking out for 4 dials, nails. Not so much epoxy anymore. Although, you know, I wouldn't turn my nose up at some, but epoxy's always good. Do we have some on this? No. A lighter or something. That's a lighter. Found a red hammer and a 4L2R. So I am. That's typical. That's typical, Aster. You found it in right about Topo. So you'll be taking them over to our base then, yeah? Hey, happens. Don't apologise. Don't apologise. It's a shame I didn't bump into you. I've ironically not looted Topol or Nevia today, so I've been pretty much everywhere but. I will actually take that, given my complete lack of bandages for the moment. I mean, finding a 4-dial and a raid hammer, that's a pretty fucking successful morning's work right there, in terms of you know, that's some serious trade value to the right buyer. Let's put it like that. It's still very much a seller's market for 4-dials. Yeah. We actually don't need raid hammers, so you'd probably be better trading that. I mean, this is all find out in game, obviously, but we don't need raid hammers. We've got a lot of them. We need to start looking at ways to actually start burning through them, if you know what I'm saying. We've got a lot of raid hammers, but we always need more 4-dials. Always. Always, always, always. I'm presuming you have a 4-dial requirement yourself, so. Oh, absolutely, you keep a hold of it. You keep a hold of it. You found that it's yours. You'll get decent trade value again though on your on your ledger for a 4-dial though. Not for a 4-dial. For spit it out, Dave. For that raid hammer. That's what I was trying to say. Fuck off. Guys, I'm going to be going imminently in the next 5 minutes or so. Just a wee heads up. Can that be? Yeah, it can. I'm actually just going to repair that. Yeah, that's worth a decent chunk. I mean, not anywhere near as much as the 4-dial, of course, but. So where are you based, Astor? Ooh. Ooh. That is something I am very happy to find. My inventory is not great. Okay, so you live up near the Brokers, which is Beardy and Smooth and those guys. I like going up to Starry Arm. It's a nice spot. Yeah. It's a good spot because it's the loot's quite good up there. You've got Tizzy Summer Camp and the Humvees and the cars just Northern Evac there. You're not too far from Commence if you want to go and hit Commence. It's a good spot all round. Oh, come here, you dick. Oh. Yeah, it's a good spot, that. Starry's a good spot generally, in my humble opinion. Ooh. The legendary 4-titter. Right, I'm getting rid of that fucking... Is that code? No, it's charcoal. I need to cook some of this chicken up. I need to get rid of something here. Fuck, what am I getting rid of here? Something, what? Sure. Earlier years it was so easy to find good loot there, but now so many small bases. There is a lot of small bases up there, I've noticed that. It's definitely not as quiet as it used to be up there, but it's still, like, trust me, it's a lot quieter than fucking Topple or Nevaya. Let me tell you that for hee-haw. But yes, it's definitely busier than it was. I've noticed that too. Like, you regularly come across small random, like, non-faction bases in that neck of the woods now. And there's the Doctor, is it Dr. Mandingo? He lives up that neck of the woods as well, doesn't he? I think his name is. I think he's up there somewhere, if I remember rightly. Well, it sounds like it was worth it for you today, so that's good. That's good. Sharpening stones everywhere. Grim! Grim! Yes! How's it going, mate? Thank you for being here. Grim was has been incredibly supportive of my channel, and it's very much appreciated. So, yeah, things are going good, man. Things are going good. Unfortunately, I'm about to log off. I'm about to log off in a couple of minutes because I need to go and pick my daughter up from school. I will be back on later on, but you've jumped on just as I'm about to log out. Grim used to be a semi-pro Rainbow Six player, so there you go. I am actually going to push you guys. I'm going to be logging off in a couple of minutes and I'm going to push you guys to... yeah, I'm doing really good, man. The stream is doing well. I mean, it's all relative, but starting pushing out towards YouTube now as well, which is nice. Because the kids like the YouTube. Who knew? Not this guy. But yeah, everything's going nicely. I hope life is treating you well. I'm going to be logging off in a little second. I'm going to push you guys out to, I believe Greeny's streaming, so I'm going to give him a little raid. Hopefully you guys stick about for that and give him your love and support, because he's a goonin as our Greeny. So I'm going to jump in here, and I am going to raid where is it? Is it that one? No, it's not that one. Is it that one? No, it's not that one. It's this one. going to go and raid Greenie. Because he is a good egg. I will be back on later on. I'll probably be streaming this evening, I think. It depends what we're doing, but we'll see what happens there. Yeah, catch you later. Be safe.